Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Hello, Noelle. Hello, Penny. Hello, Donna. Oh, my Lord. I just had a complete brain spasm trying to say Manly Made Minute all at one time. Trying to say, I was like, my brain was trying to process that all as one word. I was like, Manly, so sorry about that, Sean. I was like, it wasn't coming off. So I'm just cutting some labels real quick because that's what I was doing. Before I hit the live button, welcome in everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm labeling some of the products for next month. I know that seems crazy because we're halfway through, but we're not even halfway through yet, I should say. Just about halfway through, but I need to get these things labeled so that I have them ready to go. Hello, everyone. Oh, I just realized I forgot to grab some paper. All right, I'm going to need you to talk amongst yourselves for just a moment. Talk amongst yourselves for just a moment. I will be right back in 1 second. I hope it's still down here, and I don't have to go up to the second floor. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Sorry, I had to really search through for what I was looking for. Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. Sorry. Okay. Is the link working for anyone else? Uh-oh, is it not working? Did I do something wrong? Uh-oh. Whoa. Let me test it. That's what I get for not testing it. Okay, it worked for me. Let me know if it's not working for anyone else. Because it just worked for me. Okay. That's an old link. So this is the link. Does that link work? Oh yeah, add it to your cart. Did it work? It works? Okay. Sorry. I was just trying to pull it up on my phone. Okay. All right. Should be working. Should be working. Okay, so that's good. The cat's out of the bag now, so everybody will now know. Okay. So, the way that it's working... The way that it works is you will be able to go into that collection. I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to completely forget to mention it. Go into that collection and all of those stamps that are in there, right now you can get the die completely free if you buy the stamp. So this promo is only going, I believe, until Sunday. I don't know if Jess is in here with us or not, but it's only going until Sunday. And once it is done, it is done. So we have an overstock of those particular dies, not stamps, but because we have an overstock of the dies, we are giving you a wonderful little incentive by, if you buy the stamp and you don't have that stamp yet, you will get the die completely free. So we are giving this promo for a limited time only. Normally this is not something that we have that we're able to do, but we have a huge overstock of dies right now, and it is just like, it's maddening how many extra cutting dies we have. I know that a lot of you love the cutting dies out there, but we have to buy so many of them that if it's not something that you want for the stamp, it's just we have such an overwhelming amount of and I think that's any company. Any company they're always going to have more of the coordinating dies than they have of the actual. So there's just no way that they wouldn't because of the way that it's ordered. So if you click on that link and you head on over to the website, any of those stamps, as soon as you add them to your cart, and you go into your cart, you'll see it'll refresh and the coordinating die will go in automatically, which is fantastic. Also, you will we're letting you know this first, and it's going to go out as a text message as soon as I am done. A text message marketing piece, as well as an email marketing piece. So if we do run out of certain things or certain stamps or whatever, I would want you to be able to grab them first before it goes out to thousands of people. Annie, I'm going to post here's the link. If you go to that link, it's any stamp that's in that category, okay? All right, so let's head down to the top view, and we're going to talk about something else that we have that you can grab now, as well as something as well as what we are going to be making tonight. Okay, so the way that we are going to make our car, we'll do this first. Sorry, that link threw me completely off. I thought I had to go in and like fix it and adjust it, and I'm glad that that wasn't the case. Okay. Plaid Petals and Secret Garden. I wanted to make sure that if you are taking the amazing event with me and Gina, then these are the paper pads that you are going to receive in your kit. But just as a heads up, this is not an evergreen product. Once it is gone, it is gone. So if you want additional of these two paper pads, I believe they are live now on the website. Again, I don't think Jess is here. Penny will probably be able to let us know, or Candy or Heather or whomever might be in here with me. These should be available now on the website. These two paper pads, I'm going to run through them real quick with you, and you'll be able to grab them when you can. So we have a bunch allotted for the event, so don't worry. And we have plenty for the event and plenty for you to buy during the event, but we only have a separate allotment that has been put aside for you to get them separately. Do you want to look at them, or are you good seeing them like this? What do you think? What do you think? Let me know. What would you like to do? What would you like? Would you like to see them or no? We'll go with the first three. Yes or no's. No, not the SCT event. This is for the Brutus Monroe event. Yes, yes. Okay, we've got some yeses. So let's see. Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll go with the. Oh, Jerry, we got one move on. We have 3 yeses, so we're good. So we'll go through them real quick. So the plaid petals. This is one of the paper pads you can get right now. So again, it's called Plaid Petals. This is the Rouge, Alabaster, Pink Lemonade, Aubergine, and Lagoon is what you are able to get. Oh, and I'm so glad that I just thought of this. So there's a lot of folks that ask about the sheen that is on our paper. For me personally, I think the sheen makes it so much more luxurious looking. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that would not agree with me and would say they don't like the sheen, blah, 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 and they like the old school way of paper being printed. But I saw someone just yesterday in a group complaining about not being able to ink up paper with a sheen. You can absolutely ink this up. So I'll show you real quick. I mean, let me just use what's like left over on this brush. You can absolutely go in and ink up our paper. Do you see that there? Like, do you see the difference? There was someone, and I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, has she ever used our paper? It wasn't on our website, or else I would have commented it. It was on scrapbook.com. But she was like, you can't, the sheen that's on the paper does not allow you. I was like, you can ink all day long, darling. You can not only ink, you can go in and you can, you can stamp on it if you want to. There's nothing about the sheen on here that stops you from doing any distressing, stops you from doing any stamping, anything like that. I was like, my goodness gracious, has she ever used this paper before? So it was just a comment that I saw, and I was like, uh-oh. I was like, I better show them that you can, you can do this. So this is the paper, and I love this paper. So let's go in with the different, and now ignore this because it's your paper's not going to be brown. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then flipping it over, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Look at how refreshing and beautiful this paper is. And we're going to actually use this paper because now it's released for you to get it, so why not? So that is the first paper pad. And this one, again, is called, one moment, it's called Plaid Petals. It's absolutely beautiful. And then this one's, Plaid Petals is beautiful, but this one's my favorite because I really put everything I had into designing this one. This one's called Secret Garden. Again, you are going to receive this as well if you're in Spring Fling, but you're going to want more. Mustard Seed, Pink Lemonade, Jack-o'-lantern, Cabbage Lagoon, and Jurassic. And look at this paper. Oh, we should probably zoom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that is Secret Garden. Isn't that cool? Okay, so again, this is not evergreen. Once they are gone, they are gone. We only have so much allotted for the non-class folks. We usually order about 1,000 pads, and that usually lasts us about a month without it being a part of a class. So that's the thing. Like if it's not a part of a class, or if it is a part of a class, you know, it's gonna go much faster. Okay. All right, so we are going to end up using this tonight. So I am today while I was working, and we're also going to use we're going to use this die set. I'll tell you all about that in a second. It is the cup of, I think it's called Cup of Thanks or Cup of Friendship, something like that. Today while I was working in my office, generally what I will do is I will throw on a YouTube or other card makers, and it will kind of jumpstart what I want to do for the day, or with designing, or so on and so forth. And today, I had never heard of this particular card maker before, and she popped up on my YouTube when I was watching other YouTubes, and her name is it's Lisa Curcio. Lisa Stamp Studio. Have you ever heard of her before? Anyone? I'll give her credit in the comments. But she made this really cool double-decker birthday celebration card. And we're not going to do a celebration card, but she has all the cunning dimensions and stuff here. And I watched her video and gave her a like and commented and was like, oh my goodness, I want to make this on my live. So please, give her some. She is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I guess that, I don't know, but she was like using she was using like the Misty Glue thing and stuff. So I have no idea what they are and what they aren't allowed to do over there in the world of Stampin' Up! Anymore. But it does say here, these project sheets are private and should not be sold or distributed. So I'm not going to sell this to you or distribute this to you, but I'm going to tell you to go over and give her blog a view. It's Lisa's stampstudio.com. Okay. So that is where you can go to print out your own. I'm not going to, I'll give you a link or whatever, but I'm not going to distribute this because I want for her to be able to get the credit for it. But she certainly isn't the person that invented a fold, a triple fold. So I think we'll be okay to make it tonight. So let me go ahead and let's start thinking about some of our cardstock. So we do need some, so they call it designer paper. So I guess, this would be designer paper because I'm a designer and I made it. So I think we're going to start with these two papers, because if we look at her example, she uses a couple different designer papers. So I think we're going to start with these two because I love them and I think they're very pretty. And then I want to use some of the C. So yeah, we're doing a fancy, let us pray. We're doing a fancy fold tonight. let us pray. So I think we're going to use some Lagoon. I think Lagoon will go really well with that. And then I do need, she uses some white paper as well. I think that we'll probably use, because she uses Pretty and Pink on the outside, which is what we're going to use Lagoon for. And then I think that we'll probably end up using, because looking at the colors that are in here, there's definitely a really pretty a really pretty purple. So I think we'll use the purple, and then she also says that we need some white. So we're going to work through this together because I have never made this card before. This is my first time, but I'm very excited to make it. So I think that I think it's going to be a lot of fun because I trust her. I watched her, and I think that she is really talented after going through everything. So we'll need some white as well. We're also going to use. We're also going to use this die set, which mine is not cut apart. I'm going to walk across the room in a second to see if I have one that's still cut apart from Create Your Own Ending. But we are going to end up using this die set as well. Actually, I don't know. Is Heather Collins here? If Heather Collins here, she might be able to holler and tell me. Oh, wait. I think I found it. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. I think I found it. I think I found my big tub of whoopsies. Hold on, hold on. Right, here's my die set. My stamp set. That's what the die looks like. But I don't think... If you ever take a class, or if you take Create Your Own Ending, this is how your products come to you. Yeah, this is not... I don't know where my cut apart one is. Hopefully it might be in here somewhere. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. I apologize, but... I'm assuming that my die set... Maybe it's not in here. I mean, this bin is a menagerie of buffoonery. So it very well may not be in here, but it's okay. I mean, we have lots and lots and lots. Oh, no, here it is. Woo-wee. What are the odds? Oh, I love that it's all cut apart and everything already too. Okay. There we go, everyone. See how easy that someone was on my side today because I just literally pulled one bin out and there it was. Okay, so we are going to Trudy, that means that there... Okay, I don't know what that means, but thank you, Penny, for taking care of it. So this die set is still available. It's called Cup of Sunshine. This is how big it is. It is a giant die set. And look at what you can make with it. I love it. So that's what we're going to use. So if you look at her instructions, which I love, I think they're so well done. The cup we're going to do is going to be on the front here. Okay, and we're going to add a couple of, just a couple little things. Okay. So let's get started and let's start cutting things out. All right. Are y'all with me? Are you in it for the long haul? I have to. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to be continuing to craft because tomorrow's our big Valentine's Day. Tomorrow's our big Valentine's Day contest here at Brutus Monroe. I have to make 12 Valentines as well as finish my Valentine box. So, because of that, I'm going to be crafting into the wee hours now. It'll probably take me about an hour. Okay. So the first thing we have to do is we have to cut down our... She's using Pretty in Pink. We are using Lagoon. And we are going to cut down our piece here to... Let me grab my piece of paper here. It flew across the room. I cannot wait to organize this studio. I need to take a week off and just come in and organize the studio. 5.5 by 8.5. So 8.5 is what our width is already. So we'll cut this to 5.5. Okay. Okay, so that is the width of our card, width and height of our card. So now we're going to score it. Okay, so we're going to start at 2. We're going to score it at 2 1/8, which is this little dot right here. So 2 1/8. and then 4 1/4, which would be the A2 mark. Okay. Oh my goodness, I scored it in the wrong spot. Do you think anybody will notice? All right. So we are going to fold like this. I think that's the right spot. Hold on. Yep. Like this and like this. Okay. I think that's right. Or is it supposed to be this one? Because I think, is it supposed to, hold on. Let's try that again, folks. Roger, roger. Got it. So 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Is this going to be? All right, that's good too. All right. So we'll score again at 2 1/8. I mean, it looks like it has a little flap, and when I watched her video, I don't think it had a flap, but maybe it does. So, and then 4 1/4. These people, we're getting a new wall, I think I told you guys in the back. And these folks that are driving have lost their minds. They do not have them yet. Check back next month. I didn't do coordinating dies for them because I wasn't sure the popularity of them, and boy was I wrong. They have been much more popular than I thought. Nope, that hangs over. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be like that. I shouldn't have redone it. I mean, that's my fault. So if when yours hangs over like that, that's okay. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. Okay. Don't worry about it. All right, so it's going to fold over like so. So this is what we have so far. Got it? Good, great, got it, good. Okay. Next, for the inside back, which is this portion here, we are going to need, okay, let me grab my trimmer and let me grab my pretty paper here. We are going to need a piece that is 4. So we'll cut this down to 4. So 4 and by 5 1/4. Okay, make sure you keep your pieces. Let's see how that looks. Looks pretty darn good to me. How about you? All right. Let's add some temporary adhesive there. That one has 2 choices, but since it's on the BOGO sale, the price comes up to the same for this. Oh, yeah. Thank you for explaining that, Penny. All right, so I'm just going to pop in some of our removable adhesive that I love so much. And that's just going to keep that in place, okay? So we can see kind of what we're working with, all right? Next up, we need to cut for the inside, for the strips, it's 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. So on hers, let's go back to this magnificent, I mean, she's great. She uses 2 different types of paper here. So I think we might be able to get away with this piece because it matches, and then I think we'll use this piece because it still matches. It just looks like it's like a larger scale of that. So let us cut. Okay. So let's see what the width of this is. So I need it to be 1 7/8. So let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/8 is right here. That's about the same width. Yeah, okay. 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. Okay. So again, let me grab my removable adhesive, or repositionable, I should say. We will pop that right in there, shall we? And it's all, what tarnation? It's all gonna match up in the end because this paper was all created. There we go. Okay, see that? This is gonna be a real pretty card. I can already feel it. All right, so 1 7/8 again. Let's use this side. So 1 7/8 again is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you have to count your eighths too, or is it just me? Is it just me? By 5 1/4. And I think that this is going to match up really well because you're going to see this on the front. So I'll show you what that means in 1 second. So it's going to be like this. See that? Does that make sense to everybody? And I think I cut it right. Yeah, cut 2. Okay. We are good. Do you think that looks good so far? Okay. So now for our front panel, she wants us to use, again, the pretty in pink. But we are going to instead use the beautiful heather purple. Okay. You count backwards for 7/8. Okay, did I do the right spot? So we need it to be 3 1/4 or 3 by 4. Okay, that's easy. So 3 by 4. And then she wants us to use a piece of plain white for 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I'm assuming that's for like a background. All right. So that, I'm assuming, is going to go like that. Okay? Our removable adhesive to keep everything in place. And if I remember correctly, this will go like this. Okay? When it gets all attached together. Okay? Cool, cool, cool. All right. For the center panel, we need pretty in pink, so we're replacing all the pretty in pink with, now if you do Stampin' Up stuff, I mean, you're good to go, because if you have this stuff or you want to buy it from Miss Lisa, you sure can, but I'm not a Stampin' Up guy myself. I'm not a big MLMer. I don't know if you knew that about me. I'm not a big multi-level situationer, but I think it's they have some really cool products. All right, so we are going to 3 by 4 1/2. But I mean, when I was going through all of her stuff on her website and checking things out, I could not get over, I mean, she is incredible. I mean, the stuff that she's done and the stuff she has on there, it is incredible. She is one smart cookie. 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm thinking it'll go like this. sure will. I love matted layers, don't you? We're not going to see much of that because we also need a piece of basic white, as they call it. That is 2 1/4. We call it alabaster around here. 2 1/4. 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. And again, we will link her instructions so that you can take a look at, you know, how she does it and so on and so forth. Because you can go and give her video some love and all that. I'm just utilizing her incredible instruction sheet. And again, this is all stuff that she is doing on her own. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, yes, she's a, what do they call them? Independent demonstrator, or what do they call it? I don't know, whatever they call it. But she, I mean, she's doing some great things over there. All right, and then this will go right like so, like that. See that? And then this will go, you'll see that'll, it'll like pop up, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So now we've got those pieces. I can't remember, they like call them, they have some special name. Okay. Okay, so the scoring piece should be the same color as the Pretty in Pink. So I'm going to do mine in the heather because I think that that will look great. So let's go ahead and cut this down to 2 1/4 by 3. So we'll go to 3. Oh, we're already at 3. And then 2 1/4. All right. And then it says for us to score, let me grab my scorer again. On the 3-inch side, which is this side, we want to score this at 3/4, which is here. Whoopsies, I tore that a little bit. 3/4, 1 1/2. Oh, did I do that wrong? Am I supposed to do it this way? I am. It's okay. So 3/4, it's not going to hurt anything because you're not going to see it. 1 1/2 and 2 1/4. Okay, and then the way she did in the video, she folded it like this and like this, okay? And then she put adhesive on it. She used some sort of Stampin' Up, like magic something. I don't know, it was like super strong, magnificent adhesive. I can't remember what the name was of it, but it was like a Stampin' Grab or something. I have no idea. But I'm going to use glue and Gina K because those are my secret weapons all the time. Because we want this to like really hold well. And then what she does is she puts this in seam side down, and she kind of puts it like somewhere in the center here, or center adjacent. And then see how it pops up when the card, so you're going to want to like give it a little judgment, but see how that then pops up. We're going to give it a second for this to dry while we work on our other pieces. Okay. All right. And we have not glued down any of these other pieces yet. Like this one, I mean, these ones we're kind of past the point of no return because I already glued that down. So let's just add some adhesive to this. I just thought about that. Everybody is so quiet. You must be looking at you all must be looking at the dies that are on sale. I mean, the Stampin' dies. That's the only reason I could think that everybody's being so quiet. Are y'all looking at the sale? I mean, that's what I'd be doing. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. So make sure you glue these down first. I'm assuming that that's what Lisa would have probably told you. I am trying to demo Lisa's instructions, and I'm doing everything backwards. She'd probably be like, what is going on here? Shopping. Okay, got it. Like, what is Christopher Allen doing? What is Christopher Allen? That's okay. I just wanted to make sure, because usually someone has a question, but I guess this must be pretty... I guess our dear sweet Lisa at Lisa Stamp Studio must have given us really good instructions. Because it's all working out on this side. All right. So this is our inner spot that's going to go here. And then where did I put the front piece? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So this is the front piece where we are going to, so this part is where we're going to put our sentiment and some extra little oomph. So let me pull these apart. That's okay, Karen. And we'll add our adhesive to the inside area. Okay, and this is where we're going to put, I think that's where we're going to end up putting our sentiment. Let me grab my stamp real quick to see. Yeah, I think the Hey There Friend. Oh my goodness, it's going to fit there perfectly. And then I think we'll just put this down in the bottom. We'll stamp it with some of Simon's, a real pretty Simon color, probably some purple. And then on here is where we're going to put our little cup, okay? So for our cup, we're going to do this. I think we're going to kind of do it pretty simple. So this is our cup here. So the cup will go right here. And I think we'll just do a couple of little flowers. So I think we'll do probably this flower. Let's do this flower, and I want a smaller flower. Let's do maybe this flower. I think that looks good. What do you think? I think that'll work. And then we also need our handle. Now to tie in the rest of our pattern paper here, I think we will make the teacup be this beautiful pattern. What do you think? In your hospital bed, Karen. Oh no. Is there anything else that you need before you check out? Listen, you can ask the room. Ask all of your peers that are in here, because I'm sure they'll tell you something. Something that you must have. All right, so we'll do these two. And then out of our scraps of paper, let's do our flowers, shall we? All right, so out of our oopsie whoopsie of this, oh, the Friday freebie I don't think has been activated yet. Darn it. I just thought about that. I don't think it's been activated yet. It might just start tomorrow. This will be the first time in a long time that it's just starting tomorrow. I am sorry about that, my friends. And then let's do some yellow. Yeah, the Friday freebie will start tomorrow. Yeah, yellow. We still have the other freebies right now. It's just the Friday freebie isn't going to start until tomorrow. Our sweet Jess had to take today off, so I think that she just is she's probably a little frazzled. She's okay. Everything's okay. Family's okay. Everything's good, but she just had to take today off. So usually she's on top of that, but when you work from home, obviously things can get a little cuckoo. Oh, yes. Did you get the creative confections yet? Oh, you use this? I know. Luann sent me a text of... She made the most incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Okay. Where did I put my... Oh, there we go. Couldn't find my plates. I found them. I need to order some... Oh my goodness, what just fell down? Who knows? We'll deal with that later. My plates. I need new plates. Alright, so we're going to flip all these over. We're going to do all these at the same time. I may regret this, but I think we'll be good. Alright. All right. Using my Gina K machine, which I love so much. I've been using it a lot lately. Okay. Oh, I love these little flowers. I love all these pieces from this set. All right. Yeah, this is the first time in a while that we haven't done it, but we were just all out of whack. I apologize. Okay. Hello, my friend. I miss you. Miss you too. As I'm throwing stuff across the room. All right. Let's put this puppy away. And you could add some greenery if you want to. I'm not going to do any of that tonight. I think it'll be okay without it. But let's go ahead and put together our little teacup here. I hope that y'all are having fun tonight. I'm really loving this way of making a card. We might be making a few of these every month. Alright, so there is our little cup. So simple. We'll move it over here just a little bit because we are going to add on our handle. I know there's a lot of freebies this week. I have a feeling we'll be at SOS status on quite a few of those stamps and dies. Oh, I don't want to lose the handle. Hold on. There we go. Put it away. I put it away. And then this goes like this. Oh my goodness, I love that. I forgot about this. How much I love this little die set. And then you just pop it on like that. I mean, you can do it however you would like. I mean, whatever look. Whoops. Make sure you put on enough glue, though. There we go. That looks pretty good to me. How about you? Good? Okay. So now I want to add a little bit of shading to my flowers here. So in order to do that, I'm going to use my Christopher Allen brushes. These are from the Signature collection, which just means that it's something that has my signature on it and something that I love, 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 love. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. I love literally every product that we make here, or else it wouldn't be a product that we make here. But just going to put a little bit of temporary adhesive on the back while I hit these with a little bit of ink. All right, there we go. So let's start with, let's do a little bit of no diving. And I'm just hitting the edges of these petals. Just to give it a little bit of dimension. Okay, so that was no diving. Then we're going to take a little bit of Crown Me, one of my favorite Simon Hurley colors. The name of the die set is Cup of Sunshine. It is, if you look up on the website, it's BRU 7816. That is how you would find it. And again, we're just adding color to the edges here, just to give us a little dimension. Okay. And then last but not least, for our yellow, I'm going to use some Guppy. And you'll see how this is just going to add a little variation of color. Okay, so now I'm going to hit it with my heat gun real quick. There's a lot of pieces in this die set. So, since we still have our removable adhesive here, let's see how this looks. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll bring it down closer to the base here so that it looks like it's kind of hanging out. And then this guy can pop up back here. What do we think? I think that's perfect. Okay. I know I didn't give you an option to say yes or no, but I love it. So we're going to go for it, shall we? Sound like Celine Dion. She says, we are going to go for it. And then for this one, since the petals are so dainty, we're just going to add our adhesive in the center and allow the petals to kind of do their own thing. Okay. Then for this guy, we're going to pop it up. Right? I forgot about that. I did. So you just reminded me I have to text her back. I'm so glad you just said her name. I need to make sure I text her back. All right. And then just that right there in the middle. And then what I think I'm going to do, because why not, is remember the other night, what night was that? We cut some flowers from our die that you get with the inspiration box. Shall we use a couple of those? Why not, right? So I think we'll put one right here. Because these are much, much smaller flowers than what is actually in this die set. Because for scale, that wouldn't have made sense. What I was designing the other die set to have one this large. Okay, and then I think maybe just this yellow one. Yeah? Or do I put the yellow one up here? Up there. It's settled. I know I ask you all questions and then just do it. All right. So I'd say that's very pretty for the front. We don't need any sentiment there, but I am going to add, obviously, some gems. Because, I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. We need some. Crystals, crystals, crystals. Oh, thank you, Noel. Yeah, there's a lot of orders coming in right now, so thank you, everybody. Get all those freebies. Who doesn't love a good freebie? I know I do. All right, so I think that's good. I know that sounds crazy that I'm only using a couple gems, but I think that's good for crystals right now. All right. I just noticed this is crooked as the day is long. There we go. All right, so this is going to be the front. Now you could add another flower. I think that's good. What do you think? Do you like that? How are we doing here? All right, so let's put this to the side. And now we are going to stamp. Now remember, these stamps here are made to be stamped on the little teacup. So do with that as you wish. Pop this right in here. Get our hey there friend. And this is where you would write the little sentiment like love whomever. I know, right? Only a few for right now, everyone. Everyone remain calm. It'll be okay. Once you see our spring Easter release, there'll be plenty of gems to be had. I can promise you that. You are going to be so sick of me and gems after that release. All right, so again, this is supposed to be used for the teacup, but I mean, there's no rules. I mean, we can do whatever we want. So I'm going to take the... do I want... Yeah, let's do Crown Me. So remember, the Simon Hurley inks are great for blending as well as stamping. So we're going to give that a little press there. Let it sit for a second. I'd say that's pretty darn good. We could hit it again, but we're good. We're good. We're good. All right, so let's pop this off of here, off of our stick and stamp mat. All right, so now let's assemble. So the way that she did it was she put this piece in first, if I remember correctly, and it's got to be kind of centered, okay? So she did it like this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some dry adhesive and some wet adhesive. And this is simply because the dry adhesive will grab it right away, and the wet adhesive will keep it on there permanently. So there we go. So see how that folds? Straighten it out a little bit. There we go. See how that folds in there? And then this piece covers this right here. See that there? See how cool that is? So I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of this. Well, no, let's add the adhesive here. Okay, so where'd my mechanical pencil go? We'll just do it like this. I think those are dry enough. Oh, out of adhesive. Okay. Let's add a little bit of glue. Yeah, she's smart. This is again from Lisa's studio. I'm assuming she came up with this particular fold. I don't know. How does that work? I guess. Or maybe she just creates the project sheets for them. I don't know. But whomever created it, you know, we'll give her credit now because that's who I would believe created it, because she's the one that made the project. So let's say hoorah to her. But then you'll see here, so see when you open it, and then if you set it, it's just very, very pretty. What do we think? I think Lisa did a great job. Go, Lisa. I mean, I just created it with our products, but Lisa's the one that gave me the idea. So thank you so much, Lisa, at lisastampstudio.com. Go there if you want to get the, me too. Oh, I love that. There we go. Love that. I'm going to set it behind me. It's a really fun card. Oh, and then last night, I wanted to show you how that card turned out because we needed to let all the gems dry. Look at how beautiful those gems are on there. We've made so many cards so far this month, and we're just going to keep going. Okay. All right. That's everything that I have for all of you tonight. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you so much. I love you for watching. Remember to grab all of those freebies. The freebie swatch, the swatch pieces, freebie swatch pieces end tomorrow at midnight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Freebie Friday will begin actually probably at midnight tonight. I'll have to look into that, and then it will go until Sunday. You'll see lots and lots of information about that. And then the free die set with the stamp set goes until, I'm not sure. I mean, it's definitely this weekend, and I'll tell you next Tuesday. I think it lasts until, I want to say it's until next Friday, but don't quote me on that. Make sure you grab them while you can. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Remember to create something every single day, whether it is a really fun, really funky folding card, or